Welcome in to KSL Sports Rewind, our coverage of Copper Hills basketball presented by Ken Garf on KSLSports.com as the Herriman Mustangs take to the road as they approach the conclusion of their region's schedule as they'll take on the Herriman Mustangs. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Excited to bring you this contest here tonight. The first matchup between these two was a doozy. Copper Hills led at the break. The third quarter, Herriman put on a run that was too much for Copper Hills to withstand, and the Mustangs defeated Copper Hills 53-49. The Grizzlies hoping things turn out a little bit differently tonight. Copper Hills coming in just 3-5 in region play. They're trying to get some positive momentum before the state tournament. When we talk about how close this first one was, they'd love to be able to get a little revenge here tonight. Coming in, it's Isaiah Reiser continuing to lead this team in scoring 18 points per game, 4 rebounds per game, 4 assists per game. Can do it all for Copper Hills, and then he's got great support with Jacob Curtis, Wesley Curtis, Boston Lamborn. They're all right around 10 per game. Austin Orman chips in as well. The starting five been very productive for Copper Hills. Meanwhile, for Herriman, coming off just their second loss of the year and their first loss in region play to Corner Canyon, trying to get back on the winning side of things are the Mustangs. You got Cale Barkley in the starting lineup tonight, averaging 18 and 8. He's been fantastic as tonight's opening tip controlled by the Mustangs in their home white uniforms. Copper Hills in the road blue. Want to remind you the clock you see on your screen, not official. Times we start it early, stop it late, that sort of thing. Keep it true with the official clock here in the gym. As Zach Tanner starts an opening three, is off the front of the rim, and Copper Hills with the rebound. We talked about some of the leading scorers for Herriman. Tonight does not look like Carlo Mulford will go. He is their leading scorer at 19 points per game. Don't know that he is suited up. Don't believe he'll be in action. So Herriman not fully, not everyone playing tonight, and Copper Hills starting off with an early three as the Hardy team three-pointer for Boston Lamborn, starting the visitors off with an early 3-0 lead. Little spin move pull up here from about 8 feet out from Blanchard won't go, and here's Reiser running the floor, has the lane, handing off inside to Curtis, up and score, and it's a 5-0 lead here thanks to Jacob Curtis. Oh, over and back. That's the right call. Once the ball and player are established, players got to be wholly in the front court in order for that to happen, and catching it in midair does justify that over and back call. So an early turnover here from Herriman. Give the possession right back to Copper Hills. Orman handing off here to Reiser. Isaiah. He'll try the three. That one won't go. A loose ball tracked down by Stockton Blanchard. We did not talk about him in the open. Stockton's averaging 10 per game. Could be much higher. There's so much scoring talent on this Herriman team. Blanchard has done a great job of not forcing anything. He's got it here inside. We'll lay it in. And I'd expect without Mulford tonight, they may look for Blanchard to try to go in that 14 to 18 range, maybe even more if he can give it to him. But he'll have an opportunity to step up his point total tonight. Here's Reiser. Reiser joined the 1,000-point club earlier this year, was defended there by Blanchard, did a good job. Three here on the way is short on the attempt from Wesley Curtis, and that's a quick one and done. Herriman up the other way will hand to Stockton. He can hit that outside shot. He'll instead work around the screen here. Right down the lane, Blanchard going up. That was maybe been deflected there by Lamborn. As Reiser sees that lane open up and knocked away. It'll stay here. Well, that's a tough one to see from our angle. The official was right there saying it'll stay here with Copper Hills. Hand it off, Lamborn. Hit that early three. It's a good sign for him. Reiser will try a three here. That was just off the front of the rim. The rebound brought down by Barclay. Kel bringing it ahead here for Herriman. Into the double team, and Barclay here is fouled. First foul of the game, and this will go on Lamborn. I'm talking about the starting five for Copper Hills have been very productive Got to stay out of foul trouble against this Herriman team. Barclay here off the inbound in the paint, a little left-hander. No, that was off the mark. Here's Wesley Curtis. Ormond will try the three. Copper Hills with a number of looks from long range here early, can't get him to fall. Blanchard. Tanner trying to establish himself inside. Here's Worthington. Giving with Stilson. Blanchard will try the three. That one was offline, and the rebound gathered by Ormond. Reiser trying to attack before the defense can get back. Little right-handed finish off the back of the rim, and Tanner with the clear. Stilson up the other way. In amongst the trees, looking for help. Tried to outlet it. Reiser there with the interception. Good decision there not to force it inside as Stilson had gotten back. Here's Ormond. Had it knocked away. Will stay here. Good hands here by Herriman early. They've been very keen to knocking that ball loose. Is now going to come on the floor here for Herriman. Approaching the midway point here in this first quarter. Lamborn looking to drive, handing off to Curtis. Well, that's a great job by Lamborn. The penetration, you force Tanner to come up, stop the basketball, and a little handoff there to Wesley Curtis for the finish. Looking inside and a foul here. That's before the shot. And this will be the first personal on Jacob Curtis, I believe. Yes. So Daxton Nelson going to check in here for Copper Hills as Jacob Curtis will come off the floor. Second team foul on Copper Hills. Here's Barclay. Trying to work the post, sends out. Three on the way. That one was short, tapped up. Curtis coming up with it. Well, great job sticking with it there by Wesley Curtis. Jacob Curtis and Isaiah all around 4 rebounds a game. And right now, Ninau really sticking on Reiser, making it hard for him to get free as a foul called in side on Tanner. He's trying to force that baseline. He'll pick up his first. Stone Tia has come on the floor here for Herriman. Young man moved into Herriman this year. A nice contributor off the bench. Kick to the corner. Three on the way is short. Blanchard now pushing it ahead for the Mustangs. Barclay steps into the three. Gotta love a big man who can shoot it. Cale Barclay certainly can. His first field goal tonight, it's a triple and back to a one-possession game. Ormond around that screen, wanted to go back to Wesley. And Tia there to knock it out. You see again the aggressive hands of this Herriman defense. One of the remarkable things, you talk about that loss that they just had to Corner Canyon. It's 3 straight games where Herriman has allowed over 60 points. Prior to that, they had not given up more than 60 in region. In fact, had not given up more than 50 in region. As Reiser's attempt there off the front of the rim, rebound by Herriman. Tia works back. Ninau will try the three from the corner. And Herriman takes their first lead of the game off the Ninau three. Here's Ormond up the floor quickly, trying to drive, had it knocked loose. Copper Hills wanted a foul, no call coming. Here's Herriman on the other end. Stilson. Skips across. Tia will try the three. Why not? Herriman is on fire. 3 straight threes made by the Mustangs. A 9-0 run. Lamborn into the paint. Kicks to Orman. Now in the corner. Curtis will dribble. Excuse me, that was Nelson dribbling out. Here's Reiser. Curtis for three. That one looked good the moment it left his hand. Jacob Curtis with his first triple. Nice answer there from this Grizzly offense. Barclay, he'll pull the three. Boy, you go under on that screen and you leave Cale Barclay with room, he'll make you pay for it. 6 points here for Cale. Under a minute to go here, opening quarter. Ormond gives back to Reiser. Isaiah had a little room, but good recovery by Blanchard. Curtis, that's before the shot. And this will be the second team foul on Herriman. This called on Blanchard, I believe. Nope. Stilson called for the personal. My apologies on that. Copper Hills to inbound. Curtis backing it down. Oh, just left it too strong. That was a great piece of work there by Jacob Curtis. And I don't think Herriman has to take a shot here. The shot clock is running, but I think the game clock officially will expire previous to the shot clock. We'll see what Herriman elects to do. Tanner gives this to Ninau. Blanchard thought about the three. Welcome back. Want to thank our sponsors of Copper Hills Basketball here on KSL Sports Rewind. As the action heats up on the court, keep your energy high with a delicious meal from Chick-fil-A at Jordan Landing. Whether you're craving a classic chicken sandwich, crispy waffle fries, or a refreshing lemonade, we've got you covered. Chick-fil-A Jordan Landing is proud to be an official sponsor of this matchup. Eat more chicken and cheer on Copper Hills to victory. Want to thank Chick-fil-A for their sponsorship of Grizzly basketball. Here's Reiser to start this second quarter. Gives back to Curtis. And that one lost out. It'll stay here. Of course, had two Hardy team threes in that opening quarter. Your West Jordan Realtor. Want to thank the Hardy team for their sponsorship here as well. And Jiffy Lube, a sponsor of Copper Hills basketball as well. Sent out, three on the way. No, just off the mark. Haven't had any timeouts yet. We'll talk about Buco's Premium Tool Supply once we do. Barclay really trying to back down in the paint. He'll get it here up high. Tanner working on Wesley Curtis, sends out. He'll go right back in. Tanner. Shot clock down to three. Barclay has to put one up. Tough shot for Cale. Good defense there by the Grizz. Out of the corner, Lamborn sends out three from Nelson. Was short. Stilson here going to be patient for Herriman. Blanchard, little catch. He'll drive, floated up. That came off the rim. Boy, we've had a couple misses from close range for both teams here in this opening half. Jacob thought about it. Hit a three earlier. He'll resist the urge there. Nelson will try again. That one looks good, and it is. A Hardy team three for Copper Hills as they retake the lead, 15-14. Barclay, got caught kind of mid-rotation. Tia comes in with the crafty reverse. Stone Tia able to score. He's got 5. Reiser sends out, 3 on the way. That one good. Wesley Curtis with a hearty team 3. We got to be careful. We had that flop warning at the end of the first quarter, and there were a couple there. Copper Hills fans were saying could have been flops. They could have been. The officials deemed to play on. Tanner will try the 3. That one online. The 5th made 3 for Herriman. Meanwhile, Copper Hills has made 4 of them. Make it 5. Wesley Curtis with another hearty team 3, and it's a 21-19 Copper Hills lead, and a timeout taken by Herriman. This timeout brought to you by Buco's Premium Tool Supply. Buco's Premium Tool Cells in West Jordan. Check them out for all of your tool needs. Boy, both teams dialed in from long range. There we go. 10 total threes made in the first 12 minutes between these two. As Tia inside, going to that left hand. Here's Reiser. He'll look to drive on Stilson, tried to outlet it, got deflected. On the run, Worthington hands back. Stilson will try the 3. Offensive board crashing the glass there by Cole Worthington, the junior. Tia inside, count it. Stone, Tia. Boy, what a job he's done off the bench here for Herriman tonight. Wesley Curtis called for his first, and a chance for Tia here at a 3-point play. Three-point lead here for the Mustangs. Tia has 7 in the quarter, 10 in the contest to lead all scorers. Midway through this second quarter. And stepped out there. No, we have a foul. My apologies. It's called on Blanchard. The first on Blanchard, that inbound deflected. Mustangs are running. Sent over, Worthington for 3, no. Oh, that went off the feet of Curtis, a missed opportunity there. Tanner looking in. Stilson handing to Tanner. And a timeout taken by Copper Hills as Herriman is stormed back. 26-21 Mustangs. Welcome back. That timeout brought to you again by Buco's Premium Tool Supply in West Jordan. Check them out for any of your tool needs. See what tools this Copper Hills offense can use, trailing here by 5. Here's Lamborn. That 3 was just a touch long. Tanner. Barclay trying to establish himself inside. They'll look into Tanner in the paint again. And the height of Herriman really proved to be a bit of a challenge. They work right back to Curtis. What a great little slip there. Good vision from Reiser to get that into Jacob. Little zone look here for the Copper Hills D. Shot clock down to 10. On the drive. Oh, just able to get that to roll. On the drive by Ninau. Ormond. He'll dribble out. Reiser coming over. No, Ormond going to take the three. Inside 2 to go here in the opening half. Tanner had good positioning. That pass a little off the mark from Barclay. Copper Hills coming to the floor. Reiser has not scored yet tonight. Driving on Stilson here. Good help coming over. Trying to feed it into Curtis. He hasn't scored tonight, but he's got a number of dimes, speaking of Isaiah. As Jacob Curtis with back-to-back buckets off assists from Reiser. Here's Stilson. Barclay sends out. Tanner, extra pass. Shot clock down to 12. They'll go right back inside. Boy, when Barclay gets that positioning inside, going to be tough to stop. And he's a load to try to keep out of that paint. He's got 8. Reiser. Oh, wouldn't get the roll, but he'll head to the line. As Stilson here called for the foul, his second personal. And it'll be Reiser here to shoot 2. Talk about hasn't scored yet tonight. He's done a nice job initiating other offense for his teammates. But that's his first point coming with just 30 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Six-point game, a chance to make it 5 here for Isaiah. Shot clock turned off here. And now 15 seconds left in the quarter. And coming up to foul. I actually like that decision. You have some fouls to give here, and you can try to disrupt the offense here. That's just the second team foul on Copper Hills, so they still have 2 to give here. And quickly they're going to bring Micah Budge on the floor here for the Grizz. For Talon Harrison, who's just on. Send to the corner. Tanner will try the 3. No. Reiser with the rebound. 2 seconds left. Isaiah with the heave and off the mark. 32-27. Herriman leading Copper Hills as we've reached the break. You're watching Grizzly basketball on the Rewind Sports Network, presented by Ken Garf.
Make sure you stick this down.
I got it.
Hey, babe. Don't forget your sunscreen.
Check it out.
You're gonna pass out.
Ready, Dad?
Yeah.
How's your lizard shrimp? Careful, wire's still hot.
Should've listened.
Should have listened. I should have listened. I should have listened. Oh.
Welcome back. Start of the second half. Dean Stewart here with you. Copper Hills basketball presented by Ken Garf on KSLSports.com. 32-27, Herriman leading Copper Hills. Your stats for the first half. Unofficial scoring leaders for Copper Hills, 9 for Jacob Curtis, 8 for Wesley Curtis. They led the way, 5 for Lamborn, 3 for Nelson, and 2 a pair of free throws for Reiser at the end of the half. Meanwhile, for Herriman, 10 for Stone Tia off the bench, 8 for Barclay, 7 for Tanner, 5 for Ninau, and 2 for Blanchard. Herriman playing without Carla Mulford tonight. They'll find a way to get a 5-point lead. See if Copper Hills can come back in this game as Herriman works inside. They'll kick out, 3 on the way here from Stilson is good. And there was a span in that first half where these two teams were trading threes. Unofficially had 5 Hardy team threes for Copper Hills. And then they went dry from long range. And we've got an early turnover here from the Grizz. We'll give it back to Herriman. That one rebounded by Copper Hills. See if the Grizz can get on a run here. Orman found some space and hits it. Copper Hills able to nail the Hardy 3 from Austin Ormond, his first field goal tonight. Stay within 5 here. Here's Tanner. Blanchard, he'll pull. This is a 16-footer, fouled on the attempt. We'll send Blanchard to the line. Curtis a little confused by the call, but I thought he did get him. It'll be the second personal on Jacob Curtis, and it'll be Blanchard here to the free throw line. Blanchard scored in the opening quarter. I said I thought that tonight could be a night where you might see him contribute offensively, and he's had a couple looks as that one betrays him. And one more coming up here for Stockton. As he splits the trip. 6-point ball game. Lamborn tried to get it over to Orman. It's deflected out by Blanchard. Lamborn, he'll drive. Oh, taken away by Stilson. Back to Drayton. Barclay, boy, just right through the lane, but a foul here called late. This will go on Wesley Curtis. And it will be Barclay here to the free throw line. First free throw for Barclay, no good. One more here for Kale. That one's short, missed them both. Barclay with the offensive board. Stockton Blanchard for 3, rimmed out. So Copper Hills able to avoid any detrimental outcome from that foul as Reiser, oh, what a move by Curtis, and the vision by Reiser to get it to him. Jacob Curtis now in double figures, unofficially with 11. Here's Tanner. Blanchard. Tanner for 3, no. Rebound to Lamborn. Curtis right to the rim, and he's fouled. I've got Jacob with 11. Scoreboard here has him with 8, so I apologize. I might be missing one somewhere. But I'm going to go with my numbers. They've been pretty close for most of the night, so we're rolling with the old books here as Curtis able to make the first one possession game here for Copper Hills. One more coming up for Jacob. (34-36). Barclay able to finish that one off. He's in double figures now with 10. Reiser able to keep it. Still with it. Into Curtis. Boy, good movement there. Great patience by Copper Hills. You'll see guys maybe 4 shots in that scenario. Love that they kept that ball moving. They find Curtis right at the rim for a high percentage shot. And Barclay trying to establish himself in the paint there. Curtis trying to defend. 4 minutes left here in this third quarter. And a foul here going to go on John Curtis. Or on Wesley Curtis. I don't know where John came from. Sorry about that, Wesley. He'll have to come off the floor here, having just picked up his third. Here's Blanchard. Reiser, good job being there defensively, taking away that baseline. Here's Tia, had the big first half. Kicks out to Ninau. Barclay, yeah, contact there. And that'll be the third on Jacob Curtis. So the foul's adding up here on the big man inside for Copper Hills. And Barclay here going to walk back to the line. That's the 4th team foul on Copper Hills. Here 3.5 to go in the third. So the rest of the way this third quarter, Herriman will be shooting free throws. The first free throw from Barclay up and good. So Talon Harrison going to come on the floor here for Copper Hills. As Barclay makes them both. Ormond at the other end is fouled. I think this might go on Stone Tia. Be the first on Stone. I like that, being aggressive, get the ball up the floor quickly. I wondered if Copper Hills might slow it down, try to take some time off the clock here with both Curtises having 3 fouls, but they go right to it here with Ormond. And Austin drawing the opportunity here at the line for a pair of free throws. Makes the first, has one more here. Back to a 2-point game after the Ormond free throws. Reiser pressuring here in the backcourt. And then out for 3. Boy, a long 3 from Brady Ninau, his second of the ball game. Nelson to answer it, he does! Daxton Nelson with a hearty team 3. And Barclay draws the call on Nelson, and he'll head to the line here with a chance at a 3-point play. Oh, they called it on Ormond. My apologies. So Barclay makes it a 5-point lead. Ormond. Oh, and a foul called here on Tia. Well, that one nearly ended up in the lap of Stone, but they call him for the foul here. Be his second. Third team foul on Herriman. Reiser. Still with just the 2 free throws, the only points for Isaiah here tonight. Extra pass. Finds an open 3. Just a touch long. Reiser with the steal. Hey, that's a way to get your first field goal. A little defense leading to offense for Isaiah Reiser. 46-43. Reiser nearly with another steal. Tia sends it to the corner. Barclay will try the 3. That one was long. Tapped around. And it is Copper Hills basketball. Tanner going to check in here for Barclay. Kale will get a well-earned rest. Two to play here in the third. Reiser defended by Tia. A little step back 3. You do not want to let Isaiah find his rhythm as he dials up a Hardy team 3. Tied up. And that one off of Reiser. It will stay with Herriman. Coach Alfrey, I don't know if he liked that call. That's a very effective job of disagreeing with the call without being too adamant. Here's Tia working inside. Tanner going up against Nelson. I mean, there's just not a lot you can do there. It's pretty good defense staying vertical there by Nelson. Reiser stepping through, tried to outlet it, no one there. Copper Hills gives it up. I think we've got some blood here. Yeah, Lamborn. Curtis going to come on for him here. Got to be careful. Jacob playing with the 3 personal fouls. Just making sure the floor is good here. Barclay, offensive, yeah. You see him kind of lower that shoulder on that drive. And I like the idea of trying to pick up a foul on Curtis. He's still down here, needs a minute just to continue to kind of gather himself after that hard hit by Barclay. Just the first personal on Kale. But I thought a good call there, and now we've got I'm not sure what's happening here. It might be discussion because they tried to bring Lamborn on, and they might have said he's just not cleaned up enough yet. It looks like we are going to have a jersey change here for Boston. So Lamborn going to change here to 34. Hey, that's what being a teammate's all about, right? Give up your number, get your best three-point shooter back on the floor here, and make sure the books get updated. So Curtis going to come off here. Nelson handing to Harrison. Nice little spin move. Blanchard staying down. That's good defense. Ormond kicks back to Reiser. Shot clock down to 10. Isaiah on the drive. Cannot give Isaiah Reiser driving lanes like that. He will take advantage all night as he's quickly up to 9 here. He had not scored a field goal until about 2 minutes ago. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Blanchard. Barkley inside, help coming over. They kick to the corner. Worthington's 3, no. Ball's on the floor for Tanner. Reiser will get a 3 away and is just short. One possession game as we head to the 4th and final quarter. You're watching Copper Hills basketball on the Rewind Sports Network, presented by Ken Garv.
Hey, babe. You sure you don't want to hire a professional?
Well, hello, Mr. Pup.
Oh, he doesn't like strangers.
Careful, wire's still hot.
Don't send that email.
It's gonna be hot.
Watch out for that door.
Should've listened.
Should have listened.
Should have listened.
Should have listened.
In 1971, the world's first Jiffy Lube opened in Utah. For over 50 years, we've been committed to servicing our Utah communities. Jiffy Lube, nationally known, locally owned.
4th quarter. One possession game. This game was close the first time around. It's been close here tonight. Again, Herriman playing without Mulford. Copper Hill's done a great job of battling through some really good shooting of Herriman. And now both Curtises back on the floor here to start this 4th quarter. Again, each with 3 personal fouls. Jacob giving to Reiser, open look at a 3. Copper Hills back in front after the Isaiah Reiser Hardy team 3. And he now has 12 points unofficially. He and Jacob leading the way. Herriman sends over. Worthington will work the baseline. Blocked away by Curtis. Shot clock inside 10. Ormond feeds Curtis. Boy, they have lost Jacob Curtis multiple times tonight. He's done a great job of moving without the basketball. And Copper Hill's been able to find him. 3-point lead here for the Grizz on the road. Barclay will try to draw it even off the mark. Copper Hill's on the run. Reiser. He'll pull from 10. No, wouldn't get the roll. Curtis deflects it out. Jacob Curtis going to get a rest. Nelson back on here for the Grizzlies. Jacob's just been, well, he's been a bear to deal with tonight. Speaking of Grizzlies, is inside. A foul called on Nelson. Be his first. first team foul on Copper Hills here in the fourth. Barclay's shot won't go. Grizzlies with the clear. Ormond, head of steam, other end. Tia got the block. Ormond couldn't keep it in. It's back to Herriman. Here's Stilson. Barclay trying to establish position inside, and they're going to call Nelson here again. That time, it's just that off arm that kind of comes around him. And because of Barclay's physicality, it looks like he's pulling him. And Barclay may say, hey, he is. But hence the call there, and it's the second team foul on Copper Hills. Tia is with Kale, now Stilson. Well, that's good D by Nelson. Anticipating that turn back to the middle of the floor. That last touch by Copper Hills, it'll stay here, 12 on the shot clock. Tia. Extra pass, finds Stilson. Oh, wow, no call on that? It should have been a double dribble. Tia with the finish. Here's Reiser. And Herriman with the steal. Tia came over on the help. Blanchard. And that last touch by Copper Hills, it'll stay here. Blanchard. Here's Barclay. Barclay able to work through that one. Gives Herriman the lead back. And a foul here on Worthington. Here's Lamborn, catch and shoot is off the back of the rim. Barclay, given to Blanchard. And a foul going to be called inside here on Reiser. And be his first. Barclay sends out. Here's Tia, back over. And he walked with it. Each team still has 4 timeouts left, so both coaches can be very deliberate here how they manage this final 3 minutes. Important game for RPI for both these two teams. Herriman trying to hold on to that top spot. Reiser gives to Lamborn. Boy, Tia able to knock that one away, and the active hands of this Herriman D continuing to generate extra possessions, and here we will get a timeout. Timeout brought to you by Buco's Premium Tools in West Jordan. We'll step aside and be back after this.
In 1971, the world's first Jiffy Lube opened in Utah. For over 50 years, we've been committed to servicing our Utah communities. Jiffy Lube, nationally known, locally owned.
Herriman basketball leading by 1. Stilson handing to Tia. Well, that's a great job as Copper Hills is bringing that pressure. Once you break it, Lovestone crashing through the rim and finding him. It's a heady play. That one knocked away. It'll stay here. A throw in to Wesley. Reiser defended by Blanchard. Little step back 3. A Hardy team 3 for Isaiah Reiser has tied it up now at 56. Blanchard denied at the rim by Curtis. And Stone knocks it out. And Abuco's Premium Tool timeout taken by Coach Alfrey. Copper Hills basketball tied up when we come back.
Hey, babe. You sure you don't want to hire a professional?
Well, hello, Mr. Pug.
Oh, he doesn't like strangers.
Careful, wire still hot.
Don't send that email.
It's gonna be hot.
Watch out for that door.
Should've listened.
Should have listened.
Should've listened.
Should have listened.
Copper Hills basketball presented by Ken Garf here on the Rewind Sports Network. Want to remind you one more regular season game. Friday night, Copper Hills will head to Mountain Ridge and catch that game right here on KSLSports.com. A reminder, all Copper Hills basketball presented by Ken Garf. I want to thank them and the rest of our sponsors for making this possible. 90 seconds left. Ormond giving to Curtis. Wanted to hand off inside to Jacob. That pass a little too hot to handle. It's Herriman basketball. Well, you can see Barclay again trying to establish himself inside. Curtis trying to make him work. And a foul going to be called here on Jacob. Boy, when you go to the floor, just so hard to not end up called for the foul. That's the 4th here on Jacob. Final minute of regulation. Here's Tanner. Gives to Stilson. Here's Barclay. Working around the screen. Gives to Blanchard for 3. Stockton Blanchard. Hitting the long triple. Just his 6th point of the game. But boy, what a big 3 that is. 59-56. Timeout. 35 seconds left. Stockton Blanchard hitting the triple to give Herriman the 3-point lead. Shot clock turned off for the remainder of regulation. Reiser able to tie it up. The Hardy team 3 from Isaiah Reiser. He's got 9 in the fourth, 18 in the contest, and we're back to even. Another Buco's premium tool timeout. Reiser answering what was the biggest shot of the game from Stockton Blanchard. Mentioned in the 1,000-point club, top 5 scorer in program history at Copper Hills, and he continues to rise up in program history. Has a great chance of leaving his time as the all-time program scoring leader. He's focused on the win here tonight. 20 seconds left, Herriman basketball. Ten seconds left. Reiser defending Stilson. 3 seconds left. Worthington gets to Blanchard. Denied at the horn. The block by Boston Lamborn, and we head to overtime. A great defensive stop from Copper Hills as they'll take the top-ranked team in 6A to an extra 4 minutes. We'll be back overtime when we come back. You're watching Copper Hills basketball presented by Ken Garf.
Hey, babe. You sure you don't want to hire a professional?
Well, hello, Mr. Pug.
Oh, he doesn't like strangers.
Careful, wire's still hot.
Don't send that email.
It's gonna be hot.
Watch out for that door.
Should've listened.
Should have listened.
Should have listened.
Should have listened.
Four minutes put on the board. Unofficial key numbers for you. 14 apiece for Stone Tia and Cale Barkley to lead the way for Herriman. 9 for Tanner, 8 for Nino. Meanwhile, off the tip, it's Tia. That's a good way to start. Meanwhile, for Copper Hills, 18 for Reiser, 17 for Curtis. That's Jacob Curtis. He's got 4 personal fouls. Something to keep an eye on, number 31 for Copper Hills. Reiser will drive, help coming over, hanging, too strong, and a foul called here. This will go on Stilson. And that's the 4th on Stilson. Reiser with a uncustomary miss. By the way, real quickly, want to thank everyone here at Herriman, making sure we're all good to go. Former Coach Watkins and Coach Meekum and Coach Blanchard and everyone here, they've been great. And how about having a band in the house? Credit to you, Herriman. Awesome to have bands in high school gyms. So I got to give that shout out. They've been great tonight. Fight song and everything. Tip of the cap to Herriman. 19 for Reiser. Here's a 3. Barclay. Well, that was long. It was on line. And then we've got an official here. Oh, yeah. It didn't hit the rim. It was long. It was off the back part of the backboard. They reset the shot clock. So that's a great catch by the officials. Everyone always loves to ride officials, but, man, they get a lot of stuff right. So there's one. That's a great catch. I think now the question is how much time should be on that shot clock. I was not paying attention to what was on it. So I'm going to guess in the vicinity of 17. Oh, 19. Darn, I was so close. Each team with 3 timeouts left, 4 team fouls on Copper Hills and just the 2 on Herriman. Fouls not resetting in overtime as they do in other periods. Blanchard gives with Tanner. Again, Barclay trying to get positioning inside. Curtis defending with the 4. They kick out. 3 on the way from Worthington. I've got the first field goal tonight for Cole Worthington. Is a 3 to put him up by 2 possessions with 3 to play. Here's Reiser. Ormond gives to Lamborn. That lane opened up, denied by Tanner. Stilson on the run to Barclay. And Herriman here will regroup. Boy, Curtis with the steal. He was mighty feisty, and I was worried about him picking up his 5th. Instead, it's a steal and a bucket for Jacob Curtis. Back to 1 possession. Ormond nearly with a steal. Here's Barclay driving. And Curtis has to concede. Reiser. Gives to Jacob. Shot clock down to 12. Reiser around the screen. He's got room for 3. That was short. And a timeout taken by Coach Meekum. 80 seconds left. Herriman with a 2-possession lead and the ball when we come back.
Make sure you stick this down.
I got it.
Hey, babe. Don't forget your sunscreen.
Check it out.
You're gonna pass out.
Ready, Dad?
Yeah.
Aren't you allergic to shrimp? Careful, wire's still hot.
Should've listened.
Should have listened. I should have listened. I should have listened. Oh.
Good student section on hand tonight here for Herriman. Mustang basketball, Copper Hills needing a stop. They've got 14 fouls, so the next foul for Copper Hills will send Herriman to the line. Here's Barclay. Shot clock goes down to 8. Takes the 3. Cale Barclay. And an immediate whistle here afterwards. A delay of game warning here on Herriman. But Barclay with a big 3. Boy, a brutal one for Copper Hills as the shot clock was winding down. Barclay was good 3-4 feet beyond that line. 22 now for Cale Barclay in the contest. Little step back. That 3 was short. Stilson the board, and they will foul here. Boy, a heck of an effort from Copper Hills tonight. Left some opportunities on the floor, but boy, they went toe-to-toe with Herriman. just going to come up a little bit short. 2 for 2 at the line for Stilson. Ormond. Wanted to go out to Lamborn. Couldn't connect. Tia coming off the floor here. A foul given there. So we'll walk down and take more free throws here for Herriman. A win here, and Herriman assured at least a tie of a region championship. They did have a one-game lead coming into action tonight. Corner Canyon a game back of the Mustangs. As Stilson makes them both. Largest lead of the game here for Herriman in overtime. Reiser denied by Tanner. The outlet. And that one taken away. And Curtis, you could hear the slap, will work to the line. So Jacob Curtis stepping to the free throw line here. He'll have 2. Mentioned Copper Hills one more game at Mountain Ridge Friday night. And Curtis is now fouled out as Blanchard will head to the line with 13 seconds to go. Blanchard hit that big 3 late. Was answered by Reiser. As Stockton makes them both. Reiser, little step back 3. Batted up. Herriman with it, and that'll do it. It took overtime, but the Mustangs able to avoid the upset. 75-64 over Copper Hills. Heck of an effort from the Grizzlies tonight. Love the second half that we saw from Reiser and Curtis. Push it OT, but in the end, Herriman able to get the win. Our player of the game, we're going to go with Isaiah Reiser. Finished unofficially with 19 to lead the way for Copper Hills. Had a number of assists as well, but they fall short. For Doug Jardine, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us here for Copper Hills basketball, presented by Ken Garf, as Copper Hills falls to Herriman on the road, 75-64.